Hello, this is Dr. McTuck, and I would like to welcome you to EDA620. As you can see, I have signed in and I'm on the home page of the course. One thing that I would like to bring your attention to before I start showing you around the course, I want you to understand that New York State has set forth 9 requirements, and you can see them right here, 1 through 9. These 9 requirements are what every lead evaluator and/or evaluator must be trained on in order to do teacher evaluation. So again, you're going to see a reference many times back to these 9 requirements. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the course homepage. Now, I'd like to bring your attention to content up here. So I'm going to click on content. Now, when you click on content, you should come to overview, which gives you a little bit of information to include here. You can even see a link that will take you back to this document that I just showed you a couple of seconds ago. Also, you should notice here that there is a course syllabus, and I would recommend that you take a look through that. There's some nice information in there about the course. So make sure you check that out. I also want you to see down here on week 10, module 10, because there are 10 modules, 10 weeks. If I click on that, you're going to see that there are directions for both a portfolio and a final exam. Now, the portfolio, what you must do as you work through the course, what you're going to see, let me show you an example right here. You can notice, like, for example, here with this week 2 discussion, it actually says, based on, such and such, you can see that it actually points out what requirements that discussion, helps you learn about. So again, as you move through the course, what you're going to do for each of the 9 requirements, you'll collect artifacts and turn them into one electronic portfolio that you could actually use for a job application. So there's an exemplar, there's a checklist, and there's the actual directions to include the rubric. So make sure, you read through all of that. The portfolio is not due till August 1st, but that will come fast and furious. The final exam directions. Again, there's a template here. There's 4 final exam questions. This is open to you now. You can go ahead and start it, but again, it's not due till August 1st. So you will notice every module has the same opening and ending date, May 20th through August 11th. Okay, but what I want you to understand, if I click on module 1, for example, it actually tells me the different items and that they have a due date of May 29th. So again, all the materials are open to you. However, there are weekly due dates. So again, you will be expected to turn things in weekly. You can always work ahead. However, make sure you're keeping up with the weekly due dates. So let's take a look here at this first module, because there's a lot in here. And every module, regardless of which one of these you click on, you're always going to have a checklist. Make sure you look at the checklist to see, okay, what exactly, do you need to do for this week? All right, so let me go back here a second, and let's take a look. Notice one of the things it tells you to do is sign up for a class remind group. That's really a great idea. It is optional. We will send text messages back and forth. I'll send them to the group. I can send them one-on-one. You can also send them back to you. The nice thing is we never exchange phone numbers. We can just send messages. You will notice you actually have 2 discussions. So you have an intro discussion. You're going to look at some research-based observation techniques and do a discussion. And then you're actually going to do a crosswalk. Now, the crosswalk, if I take you down here, I'm going to click on this little template here for the assignment. You will notice when it pops up here, hopefully in a second. Looks like it's connecting, waiting. Come on here. We'd like to see it. Okay, here it comes. So when this comes up, what you'll notice is you can use any rubric that you want as long as it's a New York State approved. Here's all the teaching standards. Where in the rubric that you're using, where do those 2 line up? Okay, so that's what you're actually doing for that particular assignment. Now, if you go down a little bit further, you will see there is a course syllabus. Again, that was up in the overview, but you can read it again. Here's a nice little schedule of all the assignments. Notice it's in a table view. You can print it. It's laid out. It's actually just 1 page, and you can see every assignment, when it's due, some different notes. Notice the numbers in parentheses. Those are actually, tells you right up here in black, those are from those 9 requirements. So again, those are continuously spelled out to you. There is also a calendar view there that you can go into. And then here's a reminder of the discussion rubric. There are some helpful links here. One of them is for D2L, so if you have any questions there, of course, you can always contact me. TaskStream, some help there from Canisius. I'll help you the best I can there. I'm not in charge of TaskStream, but I will try to at least point you in the right direction or help you out any way I can. So I'm going to go back here on the course homepage just for a second. And when I go back here, notice up here at the top, we clicked on content. If you click on discussions, you'll see all the weekly discussions. If you click on Dropbox, these are things where you'll actually be turning in certain assignments. There's no quizzes in here. Grades, if you click on grades, you can actually see the different items that are due. Okay, so you'll see these are all different things that you will be graded on. Okay, and actually the practice observation, which is actually that says week 6, but that is actually week 5. I will get that corrected. Sorry about that. And then so the final exam and that major assignment there, the practice observation, all have to be submitted via TaskStream. And you will notice there's not a Dropbox for them. That is because they must go into TaskStream. That is a Canisius requirement. So again, I look forward to spending the next 10 weeks with you learning about teacher evaluations. Any questions? You can contact me via email, get signed up for Remind. You can contact me that way. So again, welcome to the course and happy learning. Thank you.